beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot. Love tarot reading, where we're going into their feelings, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming as anyone making a move. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see. Please show us the cards. Ahu. The moon is in reverse. So is the world card. The Seven of Swords is in reverse. The Five of Cups is in the upright, and it's where your person's energy is really quite strong. The Knight of Wands in the upright, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Empress is here. So I'm bringing in more, but the Empress wants to be your overall energy, timing, leader of all 12 zodiac signs. Here's the thing. It's your overall energy. Look what is right below it. I got to get this too. Stay here in your swan. The Seven of Swords in reverse. So we have somebody who has been running from something. Is it a complete disconnect? Are you not talking? Are you not in contact or communication? Was somebody lying about their feelings? I just want to validate something. It's really specific. For those of you that this is around physical and or platonic, this is those feelings being revealed. I'm talking to you, Moon in reverse. Major Arcana energy, Pisces, the Strength card. Yeah. Six of Swords in the upright. Somebody here was running from or hiding their feelings, running from their feelings, not being honest about their feelings. Seven of Swords in reverse energy. The Empress right above. The Empress wanting to be your overall energy right above is an emotionally available energy. It's somebody who is feeling ready. Now, what I feel like this person is ready for is to confess feelings. Because the last time you spoke, things didn't go well, but it's not resolved, because this is somebody who has regret for how things were left, who is also at the moment, I want to say, feeling kind of restless. Like, here's the thing. The Page of Cups. Yeah, I was just about to talk about the Page of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse. This plan to come toward you. There is some kind of making peace energy, but there's also that is around the feelings that somebody lied about or ran from. With this restless energy, I want to tell you something. Whether you're here in real time or not is just really not the point, because you're going to find reading anything really in our lives around timing when you're meant to. So trust the timing of when you're here. You find each other, is what I wanted to say. With that said, we are in real time Mercury retrograde in the eclipse season, and it's gnawing at the person that is here clearly, getting kind of restless, getting this literally idea, as we can see here in our Page of Wands, but also getting the courage to reach out, building up the courage. The King of Wands, right in between the Five of Cups and the Hierophant, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But this energy of regret leading us here to our Seven of Swords in reverse. Again, somebody, I feel like, who wants to talk about that, who wants to apologize about that. And even more validating for me is the Strength card in the upright, connected to the heart chakra, by the way. And the courage here to share their feelings. Look where it is. It's right in the middle of the Ace of Cups in reverse, around the emotions, and the World card in reverse. And that's an energy that's really clear for me, telling me that this is where things still are in this connection. One, it does not feel finished. And two, it's not the end of the cycle. Like, this is where we are as I read for you. With that said, it's coming up to this time that feels like there needs to be some kind of movement here. And perhaps it's because if there's not around them, then you're not going to be here anymore waiting. The Six of Swords, an energy of, like, it's time for things to move. And this is a Mercury energy. And it's here with the Knight of Wands. So actually going not straight into the King of Wands, we're going from the page into the Knight, skipping the Queen, it looks like, and going straight to the King, more importantly, going into the Strength card here in the Empress, and coming in a way like, I'm ready to have this talk. Like somebody is ready to talk. Six of Pentacles. It's here with the World card in reverse. It's connecting here with our Strength card. It's also connecting with the Six of Swords. Again, this Mercury energy, like, it's time. This is around communication. This person is sort of like laying the groundwork, preparing to communicate. Like, they're ready to have this conversation. And is this around something more than feelings? I think so. I think it might for some of you, and that's going to be validating for you, or it's not, that it's around feelings, but also feelings about the next level, you could say. And it could even be around marriage. The Hierophant, of course, is a card of commitments, relationships, but it's also telling me that it's slow moving. It is a long-term energy, but it's slow moving. And that's something obviously has been going on here. It's connected directly to this person who's ready to have this conversation. And it's obviously around that. So it could be literal for some of you that it's around marriage. The Fool is here. And it's in reverse. And so is the Sun. But that's going to be really specific, because for some of you, it's just around expressing true feelings and true intentions. Like, how do you feel? What do you want? In particular, for those of you that are in a platonic or physical energy. And I think there's already been some discord around it. There might be some more still here. It kind of feels more like it's the past energy. But I will tell you, there's definitely a chemistry between the two of you that is, there's like a high chemistry, but that sometimes you maybe overwhelm each other. But I want to validate that chemistry, by the way, should you be able to see each other, or even if it's just via messages, that maybe that's something for those of you in that energy that you have wanted to take further. You know, you're not wanting to stay in, for some of you, what could be the friend zone. Somebody's ready to have the conversation. They've been holding on to the truth. Page of Swords, also Page of Cups is here. 3 of our pages out of the 4. Do we have the 4th here? We don't, at least not yet. And that can be like a student energy. And this is an emotional, this is connecting to the emotions, of course. It's the Page of Cups. And I just have to validate that here with the Knight of Wands, that it definitely is pretty strong around that energy of, do you feel more? Do you want more? Is this going further kind of energy? And it's also here with that 6 of Swords, which it's like the conversation, it's time here. It's been more than delayed. We have the Sun in reverse. It doesn't stay in reverse, but it's in reverse for a reason, because that's a delay. And it's here with the Fool, which is in reverse for a reason. Because we're still in the World card energy here, because when you get out of that, the end of that cycle, that's when you move toward the Fool. And there's a possibility for a new path forward. I feel like the conversation hasn't been had. I need to bring in what is yours. Yep, that's also yours. And that's it. The bottom of the deck, stillness. It's literally coming out of this. So it's connecting also right here with the 4 of Swords in reverse. And that's an energy of like restlessness and coming out of that energy, because that could just be a pause in completely in the relationship, or the fact that somebody has been running and you're not talking. For some of you, it's no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Definitely something around the communication, and this is literally where we are in the stillness here. But we also see the preparation and this person, like a lot of us, being affected by this energy that's going on, getting ready to make a move, which for me is around having this particular conversation. It's a wildcat you can see, like it's sort of like when they go like this, you know? And it's connecting to all of this energy of work, getting themselves ready. That's kind of what it's like, the King of Wands. And of course, it's connected to a much bigger picture in the relationship in the Hierophant. But we're also seeing clearly in this minor arcana energy, in that Four of Swords and reverse Page of Wands and Five of Cups, that somebody here regrets how things were left the last time you spoke. And is trying to get over some fear around true feelings and intentions, I feel, but also a little bit of pride is here as well. The Seven of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Temperance in reverse, the Star in the upright, the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Very validating. The Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay. I want to hone in here on our Two of Wands and our Ace of Swords, because it is somebody that you're waiting on. And it's for clarity. It's connecting with this Ace of Swords energy, knowing the sword energy, clarity in relationships, transactional energy, communication. It's just so clear for me. And here with the Two of Wands, which is wanting to go where your person's energy is really very strong. So waiting for this person, I feel like around true intentions, feelings, intentions, and obviously it's going to be really specific for you, the kind of relationship this is, whether it has been physical and or platonic, or you were already further along and it's something further like marriage, moving in. You know, it's going to be really specific for you. Okay, so here we go. Here's our little game that we play sometimes. It might be too late. You might have to listen again. Every time I say specific, you need to take a bite of something, a fruit, like something healthy. Last time somebody ended up with 2 apples and the word was energy. Today the word is specific. So we have our King of Pentacles here. We have our Nine of Pentacles here. And yeah, this is things coming to fruition. This is a commitment energy. And our King, of course, around the commitment, you could even say here, coming here to the Nine of Pentacles and giving us the Ten of Pentacles, which is a long-term energy. This is still where we are, though. And here's the thing about the Magician card. It is connected to the throat chakra. And it's somebody who, there's like, they have everything here lined up. There's no reason not to have this conversation. You know, it's making it happen. It's literally making the move. There is an alchemizing energy in the Magician, which I really like, as well as the Star energy, because this is somebody who either lied about their feelings and feelings of the future, the World card in reverse as well, or feelings in terms of if they have deeper feelings other than platonic or physical, if that's the case for some of you, or it's feelings around marriage, feelings around long-term energy. It can even be, and I have to say, around what you're waiting for somebody, the move you're waiting for them to make, also around some choices, which can include a family energy with our Empress. We could be looking at a distance energy, perhaps around the World card, whether it's just a traveling to you or it's like a relocation kind of energy. Interesting, the Seven of Wands is here and it's connecting directly with the Seven of Swords in reverse. And that is a 77. And for me, that is a strong validation of what I've been feeling. Also, just even in our Six of Swords, that there is a new path here that is emerging. Whether this is together or apart, I feel like is really highly dependent on how this person comes in and when. It's like timing and communication. And that's the thing about the timing right now with the Mercury retrograde. Like, we're in it. We've been in it for a couple of weeks. We've been in the shadow. We're in it now. Eclipse season. We're going to be in it until April. There's, of course, the shadow after. So there's a lot of windows of opportunity that some people are just freely taking. And for this energy, I feel like it's a buildup kind of energy. It's literally this still coming out of this stillness energy. I just want to show you again with our little wildcat here. And as I put that down, I'm being drawn to the star, which is an energy of hope. It's an energy of healing, and it's an energy of clarity. And it's somebody coming back in here. It's this affinity energy. It's this person. Who is this person? I mean, you're still here, you know who it is. There's definitely an imbalance here. That's not even a question for me as we look at Temperance in reverse. I just need to look over here. I don't know why, but I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. So I thought that it was down, but I'm just seeing it. And that is an energy of choices and an imbalance. Obviously, some issues around a level of commitment is just really clear. Temperance is connected to the heart chakra. And this reversal energy is very validating because it's imbalanced. This is also Archangel Michael, who just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth, and that's just not what's been happening here. Now, the other thing I want to validate, I'm wondering as well, around our Seven of Wands, of being kind of defensive. And this energy of stillness that is here, but this energy of healing. And the Strength card as well, connecting me to you. If this is somebody you have, well, I feel like you do. It's like one foot out the door, maybe two. But if you aren't really sure the path you're taking. So that energy of the Strength card, the self-love that is there. And you could say shape-shifting into the energy of the Magician and the Empress and manifesting what it is that you're wanting. But I also want to validate if this person has heard or seen something, perhaps from an energy, I'm looking at you, Page of Cups, around somebody maybe you both know, or they've seen something online, if that's a possibility for you, that has them here, like, triggered. What's holding them back? What's holding them back is fear, and there is some pride here too. But the intensity between you is just not a question for me. But it's also really validating that it's somebody who's ready to have the conversation. And this, if there's any time to be expecting it, look, Nine of Cups, by the way, wish fulfillment, connecting here with the communication, here with the healing, the renewal of the star. If there's any time, it would be in the next weeks. There's always going to be time, but it's just really strong as I channel for you. And the Nine of Cups are here. That is a wish fulfillment energy. There are turtles there, which are really slow. In fact, I want to tell you, they're heading for the water, but they're on the land. It's like a tortoise energy, and they're slower. And I want to validate if this is around a literal relocation. Everything is slow because there's a conversation that didn't get finished, or it didn't end the last time you tried to have it. And they're heading for the water as well. So yeah, it's around feelings, intentions, possibilities, the future. I just can't sleep because I keep thinking about you all night. Well, that's right here with the star energy, and also the moon in reverse, which, by the way, is truth and clarity. So that's coming. Like, they're ready to have this conversation. Are you? But look, connecting us directly to that King of Wands and the Strength card. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. It's literally right here in between the Strength card and the Magician. And on the Seven of Swords in reverse. This, whoever ran or wasn't telling the truth, running from the truth, it's coming back in. And look, I'm sorry I ghosted you. So that's really super clear. Because I really want to be with you. Here in the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant. And I'm hearing that song, The Counting Crows, I only want to be with you. I have not moved on, I am lying. I'm willing to accept that the fault was mine. And remember, this is coming from higher self, which I don't think they're completely in yet. I knew the moment we met, I was yours and you were mine. And that's also the star energy. Like we met for a reason. Affinity, like being drawn to you. Just knowing, just a knowing energy. And by the way, speaking of knowing, I just want to remind you that you're here at the Tarot Closet, and if you hear my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere but here on my verified channel at the Tarot Closet, it means someone's stealing. Please keep those emails coming. Let me know. You can find it in the video description and the About Me page. Also, where you'll find all the playlists. All signs, tarot, today's readings, all the zodiac signs, twin flame readings. I know I will never have a connection like this with anyone else. Actually, I wanted to go with Temperance in reverse. Yeah, because that is it's like they're kind of all over the place. And look what just came in. This longing for you is intense. This little bobcat is doing this. You know how when cats make bread? That's not the kind of... A bobcat bread making wouldn't be the same as a cat, but it has that energy, you know, before you move. That's the groundwork. But it also feels kind of impulsive, so it could just be really impulsive, and I want to validate if you can see each other at something. As every moment ticks away, the more I keep thinking about the past, the stronger I feel that our love is meant to last. I love you, baby. And I trust the universe will bring us together. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you, so I want to tell you there is definitely an apology that's here too. This is not about an apology, but it's here. It's included in what they're ready to talk about, obviously, because they ran. For what we've been through and for what we still can be, let's give our love one more chance. I have a song playlist about us and about you. These are the last two. Let's look at them, and then the bottom of the deck. I'm thinking of you right at this moment. I know that I have hurt you, disappointed you. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry. Okay, so I was waiting for that. And that also connects with the hiding or lying about feelings, but also it's kind of broken promise energy, disappointment, and that Ace of Cups in reverse. And for some of you, that might be directly connecting to something bigger like marriage, but it's also around the feelings. Oh, this wants to come in. Okay. I'll do whatever it takes to convince you that our love is worth the trouble. Is that going here on the Seven of Wands? It is. That's not surprising because that's your energy of saying, wait a minute. It's like a self-defensive energy. Yeah, it's definitely feeling the intensity is here. The bottom of the deck. My life's biggest mistake was to think that I'll be okay without you. The truth is that I'm not, and I never will be. I miss you. There you go. That is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.